Hi there. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining me for another health writing tips video. Today, we are going to be talking specifically about the Health Professionals to Health Writers program. And I'm going to be asking a question that I think is important for you to be aware of if you have considered joining this particular accelerator program. And that question is, there are other medical writing, health writing programs out there. What is it about this particular program, Health Professionals to Health Writers, that makes it different, that makes it better, that makes it a better option for you? So I want to go into detail about that this week so that you have all the answers to those critical questions and you can use them to make an informed decision. Before I jump into the meat of today's video, though, a lot of y'all last round in January, February, March, April, when the first round of Health Professionals to Health Writers began, a lot of you, excuse me, my screen time is telling me that I have been on Instagram too much today, and so I'm getting it restarted. But a lot of you were unaware that you missed the enrollment, the deadline for enrollment for the first cohort. So I want to let you know up front that if you were considering joining the last cohort and you missed that enrollment deadline, and if you are considering joining this cohort that begins in July, that you are about to miss the deadline again. Enrollment for the July cohort of the program ends in 7 days. June 30th is the last day to enroll. So if you are interested in joining the program, go ahead and send me a direct message on LinkedIn or on Instagram if you happen to be watching this content on Instagram. If you don't know if you're interested yet, what you should do is watch this video, go back and watch some of the previous videos about 6 to 7 weeks back to get a sense of whether the program might be a good fit for you, and then send me a DM, or you can send me a DM now and we can chat about, whether it might make sense for you depending on what your goals are. When you send me a direct message saying that you're interested in the program, I'm going to ask you two things. I'm going to ask you why you are interested in health writing, and I'm going to ask you what your goals are in relation to health writing. The reason that I ask those questions up front is because I want us to both be very clear about what your goals are as far as health writing and what the intent of the program is. Because if those two things do not match, then the program is not a good fit for you. If they do align, then the program very well might be a good fit for you. So that's why we ask those questions from the jump in the very beginning. So if you send me a message saying that you're interested, know in advance that those are the two questions I'm going to ask you, and then we can go from there. If your goals align with the goals of the program, what I'll do is I'll send you an application. The application will tell you all about the investment, the time investment, and the financial investment for the program. And then if that application looks good, we have a next steps call to make sure that that the program offers what you are looking for, and then we proceed with enrollment from there. So all of that has to happen before you are considered to be enrolled in the program, and you only have 7 days left. So if you are interested, make sure that you go ahead and shoot me a message ASAP so we can get that information in and start getting a feel for whether or not you will be joining the existing 2 students in the July cohort for the program. So now that that is out of the way, let's talk about what makes the Health Professionals to Health Writers Accelerator different, and in my opinion, better, a better option for you if you are considering becoming a health writer in the future. So a lot of you all, not even just pharmacists, right? As a pharmacist, a lot of the people who follow my LinkedIn account, follow my Instagram account, and want to learn more about health writing, a lot of you do happen to be pharmacists. But there are others of you who are nurses, who are physicians, who are PAs. And the thing that a lot of you have in common is that you are looking for something outside of your traditional clinical career. So outside of your pharmacy career, outside of your nursing career, your medicine career, for various reasons. Some of you are frustrated with the politics, with the conditions of your working environment in your 9 to 5. Some of you are just looking for something different to do to help stay engaged and fresh outside of the clinical world. Some of you desire to have a broader impact. So you enjoy working with patients on an individual, a one-to-one level, but you also want to take the opportunity to use your education, your skills, your background to have a broader impact on public health. And so these are all reasons that I believe make health professionals great health writers, because you have the knowledge and the educational background to be able to convey health information accurately. But you also have the desire to expand your skill set and to really hone in on the opportunity to use that education and that background to educate the broader population in some unique and creative ways. So that brings me to the first point to note about health professionals to health writers and what makes it different from other programs. The first thing that I want to highlight is that this accelerator is designed to be a step-by-step process that guides you through creating a freelance health writer portfolio, even if you don't have prior health writing experience, and securing your first client within the 90 days of the program. So the program lasts 90 days or 12 weeks. And the two core goals are to help you walk away with a solid portfolio, even if you don't have prior writing experience, and to help you secure your very first client so that you can be propelled forward into your successful, wonderful freelance health writing career. Okay, so the first thing that makes this program different than other options, I'll call them, out there, is that this one is focused on health content writing. It is not focused on medical writing, which, is your more formal type of writing, whether you're doing scientific publications or abstracts or slides or journal articles, manuscripts. This program does not teach you how to create that type of scientific content. Health content writing is an aspect of health content marketing. And if you haven't watched some of the previous videos where I go into detail on what content marketing is, then I would recommend going back and watching those. But the reason that I created those videos was to give you a foundational understanding of what health content marketing is, how health content writing fits within that, so that you can understand, oh, this is what I'm going to learn in Health Professionals to Health Writers. Other courses do not teach health content writing in this same way. And they definitely don't teach health content writing for health professionals, for someone who already has a health background, a clinical career in healthcare, as a pharmacist, as a nurse, as a physician, as a PA, etc. And so one of the key things that you will hear, or I guess read, when we communicate via direct messages, and another thing that you will see in the application for this program, is that you are specifically answering the question, what type of health writing are you interested in? If you say that you are interested in medical writing, or that you want to learn how to create manuscripts, or that you want to learn pharmaceutical advertising promotion, I'm going to say this program is not a good fit for you, because this program focuses on helping you learn essentially how to create health blog posts for health companies. That is what this program focuses on. And so that's the first key thing to understand that differentiates this program from other options out there. The second thing is the reason I keep calling these other options, the reason I'm using the word option, is because Health Professionals to Health Writers is a program. A lot of these other options, they are courses, meaning that you download a set of videos, or maybe you download an ebook, and it's kind of a self-paced situation where you consume the content and then you implement it at will at whatever pace you want to. Hi, Christine. Oh my goodness. Good morning. I can't believe it's morning on your end. It's like almost nighttime where I am. Thanks so much for tuning in. But those courses are designed to be self-paced. You implement them yourself. There isn't a whole lot of support that goes along with it. Health Professionals to Health Writers was intentionally designed to be an accelerator program. And what I did when I was figuring out how I wanted to format this course is I thought about, one, what kind of support did I need when I was going through this process back in 2017? The next thing I thought about was, because I created this program to help health professionals become health writers, what kind of training and support from an educational perspective are health professionals used to? So I thought about our graduate programs. So like when I was in pharmacy school, when you may have been in medical school or nursing school or pharmacy school, how was that designed? And there were three key areas that most of us received support in. We had didactic support, we had experiential opportunities, and we had mentorship. And so I designed Health Professionals to Health Writers to have all three of those aspects, so that from every direction, you have the information, the support, and the resources you need to be able to start a successful freelance health writing career, if you will, within that 90-day period. And so from the didactic side, you're getting the information, the foundational information you need to learn what is health content marketing, what is health content writing, and how do I do it? From the experiential side, you're getting the opportunity to create your portfolio during the 12-week program. And then on the mentorship side, you're getting the coaching, the support, the knowledge, the encouragement, all of the support that you need in order to create the start of your business, right? Because this is a business in essence that you're creating. So I intentionally designed the program to have all three of those aspects. A lot of these other courses that are available out there, they're just courses. They don't have the programmatic aspect that Health Professionals to Health Writers does. They may have didactic information, but they might not have experiential training with support, with the opportunity to ask questions and get feedback. They might not have coaching with support, with the opportunity to ask questions and get the information you actually need. So that is another differentiating factor to consider when you're looking at this program compared to other courses, because this is not a course, this is an accelerator program. The last thing that I want to talk about, it's not the last differentiating factor, but I don't want to overload you with too much information. So I'm just really highlighting the main points for you. The last point that I would like to highlight is that this is a program that emphasizes the importance of a health writing portfolio and actually helps you create that portfolio within the 12-week program, even if you do not have prior health writing experience, which I know is really important for a lot of you. I know a huge question that I always get is, what do I do? How do I become a health writer if I don't have health writing experience? We focus on making sure that you get that experience within this course. The portfolio within this program, the portfolio is the key. It is essential. It is necessary. It is the way that you prove to a prospect that you are a high quality health writer. They already know that you have the background knowledge because you have that degree behind your name. You have the PharmD, the MD, the MP, the RN. You have that already, but they need to see, can this person write? Because to be honest with you, there are a lot of people who automatically assume that if you have a professional health degree that you can't write. That's a real assumption. And so you need to have samples to prove that you are a high quality health writer and to demonstrate, hey, this is my voice. These are the topics that I like to write about. These are the topics that I want to write about for your company. And so within the program, you're actually able to build out that portfolio, get feedback on your samples so that you can produce and share with the world the most high quality samples that you can. So those are the three differentiating factors that really help health professionals to health writers stand out. And I talked through this in last week's video. So if you missed the video where I talked about the structure of the program and the 5 different phases: learn, niche, portfolio, package, and pitch, go back and watch that video. But to summarize, the program really is going to walk you through every single aspect of becoming a freelance health writer so that you can build that additional income stream, learn how to use your clinical expertise to fight health misinformation online. I want to, before I leave you for the week, because I don't want this to be too long, but I want to underscore that this program, when I created this program, my goal, I resisted teaching what I know for years. I worked with someone who told me in 2017, this is something that I'm sure other health professionals would like to learn how to do. Why don't you teach that? And I said, no, I'm not interested. I don't know how to teach someone. I don't know how to teach someone how to do what I'm doing. But 4 years later, I finally got to a point where my why became much bigger than, just teaching someone to do what I know how to do, or teaching someone how to build the business that I was able to build. My why, I realized, was that my core goal is to fight health misinformation online. And I can't do that alone. And I know there are lots of other people out here doing that, but I truly believe that more health professionals need to have a role in improving the quality of the health information that's out there. And so I take it as my responsibility to train up other health professionals who have this interest and who have this goal so that they can also help contribute to improving the quality of health information that is out there, that's available, because those are our friends and loved ones who are consuming that information. Those are people that we know, people that we care about, people in our communities, in our schools, in our churches. They are the people who are consuming these blog posts that come up on Google. They are the people who are consuming the blog posts on different websites. We, as health professionals, have an opportunity to make sure that that content that they are consuming is as high quality, as accurate, as engaging, as actionable as it can possibly be. So when I bring people into this program, into health professionals to health writers, it's not just so that I can say, oh yeah, I filled another seat. Like that's cool, it's fine. But what I'm really excited about is being able to unleash a new health writer into the world. And so I want you to see this as your opportunity to find more enjoyment, to find more fulfillment in a way that is not necessarily completely unrelated to your career and to your background, but is also a little bit different from your clinical career and your clinical background, that allows you to find again or identify with the passion that you initially had for pharmacy, for nursing, for medicine, and use it in a way that helps benefit broader populations and more people. Because a lot of the frustration that you're feeling, right, it's not necessarily that you're frustrated with the practice of pharmacy, the practice of nursing, the practice of medicine. You're probably frustrated with all the other stuff that goes along with that. But the science itself, you know that, you love that, you enjoy that. This is an opportunity to be able to use that love for that science in a way that is more fulfilling and enjoyable to you, and in a way that benefits more than just that individual patient that you might be speaking to at any given time or any given moment. So just as a reminder, the next cohort of the program will start in July. Enrollment in this cohort ends in 7 days on June 30th. There are 4 seats left in the cohort. 2 seats are already filled. So if you are interested in joining the program, feel free to send me a direct message on LinkedIn. If you're watching this on Instagram, you can also send me a direct message on Instagram. And we can talk about it. If you're still on the fence, we can also talk about whether or not it would be a good fit. I want to help make sure that your goals and the goals of the program are closely aligned. Not closely aligned, are exactly aligned. Because if they're not, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I don't think this is a good fit for you. So thanks for tuning in. I will see you all next week, and I will talk to some of you in my direct messages. Have a good night.